Hello, my name's Jack Yeager. I'm a PhD in finance, and this video is to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm assuming if you're watching this video that you are probably taking a class that I am teaching. So, first, just a little bit about my background. I consider myself a practitioner, not an academic. For you students, I don't know that that's an important distinction, but basically, what it means is um, I am far less interested in the theoretical aspects of some of these topics and far more interested in that you be able to leave here doing something and being capable of doing something and being a practitioner in the industry. I got my PhD in finance from Texas Tech University. I have over 20 years of experience working in the financial services and industry or energy industry, sorry, focused on financial analysis and risk management. And if you don't know what that is, then I'm certainly happy to discuss that with you. Over 10 of those years, I've held leadership positions in companies where it is my job to evaluate employees, hire, fire, all those sorts of things. I am currently a founder and partner with others in an expert consulting business and a derivatives trading business. And so I can certainly share things about that if you're interested in it. But otherwise, I am basically semi retired from my business career. I no longer necessarily have to work on anything other than the two businesses that I have. And so I don't. Doesn't mean that if something interesting comes along, I might not want to do it, but I don't have to. So why am I here? More specifically, why am I in academia if I'm not an academic? When I got my PhD, I knew that I would eventually come back to academia, but I wanted to work in industry first. I'm sure you guys have had this experience. I had it while I was in school, having teachers that were very good at explaining to you what was going on in a book, but did not have a whole lot of knowledge about what actually happens out in the real world, and I did not want to be one of those people. And so I have had the opportunity to learn a lot about how things really work, what does get done and doesn't get done in the real world. And I feel like that I've got enough of that knowledge that I'm not doing you a disservice teaching you and getting you ready for the real world, because I have some sense of that. At the end of the day, I see myself as my mission as that I am here to prepare you as much as possible to be the strongest candidates you can be and be strong contributors when you get ready to go out into that real world. And that I believe that in order to do this, you must understand how businesses make money and how you contribute to that. You need to be problem solvers. You have to get comfortable with the idea that many times other people you work with, including your bosses, are going to need you to explain your thought processes and how you came up with solutions or recommendations. And sometimes that involves dipping back into some theory or some research or whatever it is. And you have to get comfortable doing that. You have to get comfortable teaching yourself new things. I would say easily 50% of the capabilities that I've relied on in the real world, I taught myself outside of school. And so, even though I have a PhD in finance, I still needed to learn a lot more over time. The demands of different areas became that. You have to get comfortable teaching yourself. And you have to start thinking in terms of the something extra that you're going to bring to the table when you're talking to an employer that's going to cause them to say, I would much prefer to have you over somebody else. So, in a nutshell, what I hope to do in all of my classes, not just this class, is somehow contribute to you guys building up this sort of portfolio and set of capabilities of these things I just talked about, so that you're best positioned when it comes time to get out in the real world. I have no idea if other instructors say this to you or not, but honestly, I assess everything about whether I'm doing a good job or not on the basis of whether or not I think it will prepare you to succeed in whatever comes after college. Thank you.